It seems like Xbox is always leaking or bringing something out once the PlayStation has some sort of great news, especially after they had their massive event showing off their first-party games along with their next-generation console. It was a massive success for PlayStation and something I think a lot of gamers enjoyed. But one thing hasn't stopped, and that's the news and rumors surrounding the Xbox Series S. You know, the Lockhart console that's been rumored for over a year now. Well, it's looking like the price point of that console might be announced soon, and it's going to surprise a lot of people. Not only does Xbox want to compete in every single aspect of the price war for next generation, but they also want to undercut the PlayStation 5 by a dramatic margin when it comes to the Lockhart console. I remember when Xbox announced Project Scarlet at E3, and they talked about the next generation aspects. And most people figured this was all about one console, but now it's starting to take shape that they were talking about a family of consoles, and one of which will be half price of the Xbox Series X. There's a lot to unpack here, and it's looking like the Xbox is finally going to set the mark value when the next generation consoles launch this holiday season. So let's get into this article and dive into these rumors because they are truly some crazy information in here. But like always, if you like the video, hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support is greatly appreciated. So first off, I want to point out that for several videos, I've talked about the Xbox Series S, the less powerful yet very capable companion console to the Xbox Series X. I've talked about if it's going to come out and how people have questioned its existence. I've even talked about leaked GPU specs that people found and showed where they say this could possibly be the Xbox Lockhart console specs. The rumors about this console are starting to stack up a lot, and it feels like the old saying of where there's smoke, there's fire is starting to take shape here. Which brings me to this new article and leak where they talk about the console. Now I have to say this is just a rumor and we should take it with a huge grain of salt. We should all wait for Xbox to confirm all of this information, and it's looking like that July event they have planned might be the place to do that. And this new article with a new leak doesn't waste any time. Here's exactly what they had to say. The Xbox Series S/Lockhart may be half the price of the Xbox Series X, and it will be an important part of Microsoft's strategy for the soon-to-begin new console generation. Speaking on the Beyond 3D forums, Eastman, who has proven in the past to have access to Microsoft insider information, revealed that the Xbox Series S will be half the price of the Series X. Come in a small form factor, and it will be an all-digital console. The insider doesn't know the final pricing for the Xbox Series X, and thus the Xbox Series X, but he had heard that Microsoft was prepared for a $400 Xbox Series X. Alright, first of all, having a console half the price of your main console is going to be one of the best strategy decisions Xbox has ever made. Because not only does it make you the most affordable next generation console on the market, but it also puts a price point out there that is almost an impulse buy for people. What I mean by that is that when you have a console cost $500 or $400, a lot of people pause and they will hesitate or even consider buying it when it goes on sale. But at $199 or $249, that's almost a no-brainer for most people. Those prices are the same prices a lot of people buy consoles when that huge holiday sales are ramping up in November and December. Now, can you imagine if a console has that price all year long and then they cut it down even further when the holiday season comes around? That would be an insane amount of sales and could potentially allow people to have a future-proof next-generation console at such an amazing price. Plus, it undercuts Sony's Ps5 by a dramatic amount, not $50 or $100, but hundreds of dollars. It's a great strategy to get a lot of the casual gamers that don't care about which console has the power narrative, but cares about getting a new piece of hardware that they can invest the next 5 to 6 years into. And the main thing they look at is price. And like I've said in my other videos, most of the people upgrading to the next generation consoles will be coming from the original Xbox One. You know, the big VCR one, the one that a lot of people couldn't wait to get rid of. Or they'll be coming from an original PS4 where they will see a dramatic change in graphics and frame rates. Not to mention, the PS4 hasn't talked about having backwards compatibility with the PS5. So this will be a great way to grab some of those customers where their purchases won't come with them. It's all about bringing those people to the next generation though and helping them understand what ecosystem they want to be a part of. And the best way to do that is to provide them with a very affordable entry console, which the leaker says directly here. Last I heard, it being half the price of the Xbox Series X, and last I heard, Microsoft were prepared for a $400 Xbox Series X. I am not sure what the final price will be. I think if Sony is $500 to $600, Microsoft may try to go in the $200, $400, or $500, but we will see. This quote right here is one of the most telling ones because it doesn't just say that the console will be half the price, but it also hints that Microsoft is prepared to undercut the PS5 no matter what the price is. And that to me is the most telling part about this leak, which suggests Xbox will no matter what be lower priced than the PS5. And it would explain why Sony along with Microsoft are not talking about the price at all. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, both companies are in a staring contest right now and they're waiting for the other to blink. And I truly think Xbox will be the first company to announce the price, which will be in July. I think they have to do that because they want to position the Xbox Series S in a great place. Have both consoles front and center and have an amazing price which will surprise a lot of people. And to combat the console's price cut by the subscription services they have provided, things like xCloud and Game Pass, those are the things that will help them subsidize a lot of the cost of the hardware. And the leak says that. Here's what it has to say. Microsoft will make up any losses they take by getting a higher cut of game sales and more subscriptions. Pricing also depends on what Sony does. Microsoft doesn't have to go as extreme in pricing if Sony prices itself higher. Isn't it great when you see something like Xbox Game Pass, which is one of the best things in gaming right now, work for the gamers even more when we get to have a console come in a lot cheaper because of it? I mean, talk about something that Xbox set up for years and didn't mind providing us amazing content over the entire course of a gaming year. It's starting to look like all of this investment in Game Pass and xCloud was something that Xbox saw as a future benefit for console gamers. Unlike some people that screamed it would kill the console and not provide console gamers anything of value, instead it helped them get consoles at a better price and also get much more gaming experiences. Isn't it great to see that? But it doesn't end there. The Lockhart is shaping up to be one of the most critical parts of the Xbox Series launch. Here's what else the leak had to say on the matter. That's why I think Lockhart is a key device in their strategy. It's low-cost gateway that they can control to make sure the hardware can handle their compression techniques they will employ with xCloud over the next few years. The plan for Lockhart is to get into price categories they were never able to hit before, and I believe, based on listening between the lines, that they expect Lockhart to at some point make it down to Fire TV size. Also, the size of the first Lockhart will surprise everyone. So while the Xbox Series S hasn't been announced just yet, we can start to see the strategy forming at Xbox. They aren't just trying to release the most powerful console on the market, but they're also trying to release the most affordable console. And the Xbox Series S isn't just about being a console, it's trying to be a gateway like the leak says. So while the size of the Lockhart might surprise most people, I have a feeling it will evolve into something much more compact, which will be a very convenient piece of hardware for a lot of the casual gamers. Because like I said before in multiple videos, most people will choose convenience over everything else. And seeing what this new Xbox Series S is trying to do, it looks like this console just might be the one to provide that to a lot of people. Especially since it's going to be a console most people can impulse buy and even just have right next to their entertainment system. I don't think this will be a massive console that a lot of people have to make room for. I think it will be a much smaller and actually be the opposite of what we saw from Sony and their all-digital PS5, which is still going to be a massive piece of hardware. Which to me is a little weird because most people will get an all-digital piece of hardware because it's compact and convenient. Not because they want to buy this massive block so they can just use it to stream everything. It's why the Roku is very small, Amazon Fire is very small, and every single piece of all digital only software is extremely small. I think Microsoft saw this and decided to make their Xbox Series S to be very small and compact and have it be extremely affordable. Will this strategy work out? Who knows, but no matter what, we know that Xbox is taking this very serious, and they want the games and the infrastructure they set up to do the talking for them. Let's hope we get to see everything announced in July, including the price, and we are able to pre-order these next generation consoles, because I'll be there day one, and I can't wait to see everything that Xbox has planned for us, because I truly think next generation is going to surprise a lot of people. I think there's going to be a lot more competition. I think Xbox is going to announce a lot more games than people think, and I think Sony isn't going to back down. It's just going to be great for us, the gamers. But enough about what I think about all of this. Tell me what you think about all of this. Are you going to buy an Xbox Series S? Do you think making it half the price is the right move by Microsoft? Do you think this will be the best-selling console next generation? Is this the strategy you want to see Microsoft take from now on? Are you an all-digital gamer, or do you prefer physical discs still? Are you buying both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X day one? Would you buy a cheaper Xbox entry-level console and the higher-end PS5 price console? Which console appeals to you the most? Go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support helps out the channel more than you know. And give me a follow on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my latest videos. Plus, I love interacting with everyone there. So get on Twitter and let's talk about gaming. Also, follow me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is Zalker87, just like my channel name. See what games I'm playing, and let's compete in achievements for the month. Right now, I just beat The Last of Us Remastered on my PS4 Pro. I loved the game. It was really great, brutal, and everything about it just really made you care for the characters. And I can't wait to play Last of Us 2. And I know there's leaks out there and all that stuff, but I don't care. I want to just enjoy the game for myself. I want to make a judgment for it for myself. So I have that pre-downloaded, and I'm probably going to be playing it all weekend alongside Sea of Thieves. They just dropped a content update. I can't wait to get into it. I love playing all Sea of Thieves content when they bring it out, so I'll be playing that all weekend also. So tell me what you guys are playing. Go down below and let me hear what games you're playing. I'm sure there's a bunch out there that I haven't even talked about, and I'd like to know what you guys are all playing. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.